let's get this going. This is going to be very simple. I'm going to show you one of our most advanced features today in Vectra. Two of our most advanced features, actually. Our MSEG system and also a lot of other stuff. So let's just get into it, I would say. So we start with this patch, which is the basic patch, right? You have so many choices. And you have Vectra Forge, of course. What is Vectra Forge? Vectra Forge is Wavetables Unleashed. We go over to our Vectra Forge generator. This is the home of Vectra Forge, and we can choose parents. Those are DNAs. Those are not sounds. Those are concepts of sounds. It's a modular system. Let's take, for example, this one. And we can, as you can see right now, it's playing a standard synth oscillator. The seed that was, it came with basically when I opened it. And now I can choose oscillator 1 or oscillator 2. I'm going for oscillator 1 and put it to oscillator 1 for your understanding. So we're just listening to this one and looking at this one as well. Okay? So now I choose like in between two parents. This one and this one on the XY pad. So I'm generating something here. It also has a little bit of those. And I'm sending it to oscillator 1. And now you can see it here. Now we have that oscillator here. And that is pretty cool by itself. But we have more. We have our Reforge system. So you can take even the most basic oscillator, like this for example. Our basic generative wavetable, which is not basic at all. It's also a 12-dimensional mip-mapped, fully unbound wavetable, but we can reshape it with different things. For example, right now you hear the saw, right? So let's put first a little bit of FM on it, for example. Right? Like spectral FM, you can calculate it inside. But you also have, two sides of this. So you have a performer mode and you have a Reforge mode. Today we're going to have a look at spectral resonator, primarily. This is our newest one, that's why it's looking a little bit fishy. And actually, to make it super, super crazy, we're going here in our basic shape, and since it's non-deterministic, we can actually theoretically go back here and reforge it back here. You see? It's now, again, our saw. So I can change the oscillator. Now this is the wavetable. But if I don't want it, I can also go back. Now it's this normal oscillator again, right? So we have a normal oscillator, but we are not using FM. We're using our new spectral resonator. So this one, let's turn it up all the way. Let's first turn it up 50% and turn it up pretty much. You see I press Reforge and the oscillator changes. Now it is mixed with that Reforge resonator mode. If I turn that up, it becomes more. It sounds pretty thin, but hear me out. We have to also go over to our MSEG. First thing that I want to do is like activate the reverb because we need it. For this specific sound. Every time when I press Reforge, a new sound will come. I also have different overlay modes. But more on that later. And we actually have even more fancy visualizers over here that are actually physically modeling the sound depending on what you use. For example, if I use more voices and FM and then go over to our array, it is reflected in the array. But this is like getting a little bit off topic. We go back to our sound here. Let's take our simple saw and reforge it into our spectral resonator. And then we're going to take this, and this point, we're just going to take basically, let's delete this one, and those two, we're just gonna grab them and insert a shape. We're going for sample and hold. And once I drag that down, now the amp envelope is doing that, which of course was foolish. So I need to do the same thing, but I need to do it on the mod envelope. Here we switch to the mod envelope. I'm going to take my 2 points and I'm going to insert my shape, sample and hold, and I'm going to drag it down. And now I have this as a thing, right? Like I can just take this and put it here. Okay, but I want to loop it. Okay, no problem. Let's also go to the SEM, my favorite filter. It's a full analog remodel, a huge piece of code. Activate filter link. And we have some crazy filters as well. You should definitely try, for example, our advanced vowel and our semi, our phase filter. This was really hard to build, guys. Believe me that, okay? Alone this, let's get rid of this, for example. This system, I built that. It's not an easy system to build, let me put it that way. You also have like a zoom lock function, so, you know, if you want to go like super close into an envelope, then you can also do that. Let's change that one from logarithmic up to logarithmic. Exactly. It's a highly advanced system. It's a lot of fun because you can draw whatever you want in the system, okay? I can, like, for example, put those two, click the lock and it will zoom in, and put a triangle, and then I can put those two, and I can put in a step sequencer, for example, and it will do that. It will do that, actually. And now let's listen to it also with our warp mode. You can do a lot with the system. I just wanted to show you a little bit of it. I hope that you are having fun wherever you are. I love you, and I see you guys soon.